And this is Laura Kelland-May from Thistle Ridge Stables. I'm a senior judge, and we're back on the Hunter Judge. And I just explained about judging the Hunter under saddle classes, and that video has been recorded and will be available soon, I hope. And now we're going to review product of the week. So I'm very excited about that because I've got excellent product, and I want to make sure that everybody can hear me and everybody can see me. So I'm going to just go to my Facebook page and see if I can hear and see myself on my Facebook page. So if you go to my Facebook page and I go to Ustream Live, and I should be able to see and hear myself. I'm hoping. Yep. Hunter Judge is live now. So I'm just making sure that I can hear myself. If you can't hear me, please let me know. Right? Yep, I can hear myself. There we go. This is Laura from Thistle Ridge Stables. And I have to comment that there's going to be 30 seconds worth of advertisements before you can hear me. So don't be too concerned about the fact that there are 30 seconds. I'm watching an advertisement now. So you have to remember that when you do that. And if you want to chat, you just have to get an account on Ustream. So don't worry about the fact that you have to sit through 30 seconds. So there we go. The advertisements are very loud too. So there we go. That's excellent. I am very excited about that. So I'm just going to go to at how. So chatting live at http://www.ustream.tv/channel Hunter Judge to join product of the week. Visit me now. There we go. Let's see if anybody comes now. I just think this is so cool, and I hope that people can get with the program and get busy and come and visit me. So I'm going to check in and chat. And I'm back and ready to discuss product of the week. All right. I'm not sure where that chat goes. Maybe it doesn't go anywhere. All right, so here's our product of the week. Now, before we go into the product of the week, I have 3 criteria for the product of the week. First thing is something that I've had to have used within the last week. So I cannot review something based on what someone else has said. I can't say, oh, well, Susie told me this was great, so that's going to be my review. No, it's something that I have to have used in the last week. So if it's something that I've used last year or last month and I want to do a review on it, I've got to use it again within the last week. so that I can have an up-to-date review of it, and it's my review because I'm using the product. I've reviewed, for example, some of the other things that I've reviewed are the liquid glycerin saddle soap and also Bronco fly spray, which are some of the things that I have reviewed. So the other thing, it has also something that will help you as a horse and rider, and that's kind of a gray line because I know that there's some things that I would like to review that maybe would help me, and possibly I could finagle it into being a good product to use. And I would like for it to be related to horse showing because I am the hunter judge, so I would like for it to be related to horse showing, and I have to comment on its strengths and weaknesses, so the things that I liked and the things that I didn't like, as well as comment on the price and other similar products that are similar to the ones that I'm reviewing. So today is going to be, here's what I have: Vetrolin liniment. How's that? This Vetrolin liniment is, if you get this, is a Farnham product. So all three products that I've reviewed so far have been Farnham products, and that just kind of blows me away because these are products that I use, and I didn't know that they were all manufactured by the same people or made by the same people. I just happened to use them, and Farnham must be a big company. So this product, Vetrolin, is a liniment that I use after I ride my horse. I dump some of this Vetrolin in a bucket of warm water and sponge it onto my horse. Now, how I use it is I get a bucket of water from the tap, I put it in a black bucket, put it outside so it gets warmed up slightly by the sun, because I don't have warm water in my stable. I put the bucket outside so it's not freezing cold when I want to sponge my horse off. The directions say to use 1 ounce for in 1 quart of water, and that's for a body wash. I don't even use that much. I find it so nice and refreshing just by using one. I maybe use 1 ounce in. I'm trying to think of how many quarts I use. 4 quarts, maybe a gallon bucket. So it does its job even when you over dilute it. The reason why I use it is I use it mostly to get the sweat marks off my horse's back from the saddle, and get the sweat off the horse's neck and shoulders and legs from where the boots were on the horse, as well as on his rump up in between its hind legs. It's just a full body wash for the horse. I found that by using Vetrolin in the water, it clears up the sweat marks. It makes the horse's coat beautiful and clean and shiny, and it makes the horse clean, the skin clean, so it's not attracted by the mosquitoes and bugs that we have here. And also it just saves on the amount of time I have to spend brushing. You know, we've all been there brushing after you've ridden your horse, because the horse's hairs stick together, and if you put a little bit of this in the water, it helps prevent the sweat of the horse from ruining the horse's coat. So this is really, really nice. So let me read the directions on this. I have to take my glasses off to read the directions. The ingredients are alcohol, water, green soap, camphor, oil of sassafras, oil of spike, methyl salicylate, oil of cedarwood, oil of rosemary, and oil of thyme. So those lovely ingredients will help get the sweat off the horse and help promote the horse's muscles from help promote the horse's muscles from cooling off, and that's why I use it. So the Vetrolin is a delightfully aromatic camphor and soap analgesic concentrate to be used as a counter-irritant aid in the temporary relief of minor stiff and sore muscles caused by overexertion. A soothing, refreshing body wash and brace leaves the coat with a lustrous sheen. So that's what I use it for. I use it for a body wash. I dilute this, about a couple capfuls, I guess, in a 4-quart bucket, a half a 5-gallon bucket, so whatever that is, 2 gallons or so. And I soak the horse right to its skin after I've ridden to help cool the horse off and help prevent the sweat from making the hair sticky, and also as a coolant for the horse, and to prevent any muscle soreness on the horse. I've never used it on the horse's legs, although it does say you can do use it as a brace. I've never done that. So I really like it as a body wash. So let me just check the social stream again to see if anybody's come here. Oh, it's going to ask me to sign in again, isn't it? Yep, Hunter Judge. That's my name. If you have a question, you type a Q, and then it'll come as questions. If you have a Ustream account, you can type in a question here. If you don't have a Ustream account, you'll have to ask me before or after, or listen in to the recording after. So visit the Hunter Judge. Visit to ask questions about the product of the week. Update. So that's like Vetrolin, how I use it. After I ride, I rinse the horses off with it. Now, how would you use it at the horse show? This is the one thing that I would like to recommend people do in between their classes at the horse show, and also to remember to think about your horse when you're at the horse show. I see a lot of times when I'm judging and I'm looking at the other side of the ring where the horses and the people are, we see the people often getting a cold drink and something to eat, but yet the horses aren't allowed to graze and get a cold drink. So I would say nothing, well, when you go into the show ring and your horse is sweated up, don't leave the horse to dry with dried sweat, and don't show your horse with dried sweat on its sides. Take the effort, get a bucket of water, bring a bucket that you can use for rinsing your horse, put a spot of this in it, put about a 1 ounce blop of this in your rinse water that you want to rinse your horse off, and do that in between the classes, because your horse will dry quickly, and it will dry with a beautiful sheen on its coat and go into the ring with a lovely shiny coat. And particularly between your last over fences class and your under saddle class, take the effort, brush your horse off. You don't really necessarily do a full grooming clinic on your horse. Make the horse comfortable, help cool it off by sponging him off. Put some of this in the water so he cools off quickly so the bugs don't bother them, and then your horse will dry with a lovely sheen, and it'll smell nice, and it'll help refresh you as well, because the alcohol and the oils that are in this will help refresh you as well. So keep that in mind when you go into the ring for your under saddle class. Before you go in, well, if you have time between your last over fences and your under saddle class, to have a quick rinse with your horse. So that's how I use it. What I like about it, oh, the results are lovely. The horse's coat is shiny and clean. I rode this morning, I did some canter work, and my horse was sweating, and I knew that the horse was going to be, that sticky and the saddle pad mark on the horse, and that's very irritating to me to see that. So I routinely put liniment of some sort into the bucket so that it cuts the grease of the sweat of the saddle mark and leaves the horse clean and shiny. And if they're clean and shiny, the bugs don't like to get at them. Plus, it's got some other ingredients in it that would help prevent the horse from being attracted by bugs. So what I like about it, I really like the way it cuts the grease of the horse's sweat and leaves the horse shiny and clean. I like the way it smells. It smells absolutely lovely and refreshing without being too pungent, which some of them are, and very fresh. And I really like that it's not that expensive. It's a good price, a good option for people to put and take to their horse show. It's got double duty, body wash, and as a brace. So it leaves the horse shiny but not stripped of its natural coat color. And I like the smell. Now I checked online for prices of this. You can get it online for approximately $10, and you can get it off the shelf at your local tack shop or horse supply center as well. So you can get it for around between $10 and $15 depending on where you buy it. I'm sure that there are cheaper spots, but the cheapest I saw was approximately $10. And that's a really good price for 32 fluid ounces. What I don't like about it is I don't like the fact that I've got one horse, a thoroughbred horse, that if I don't dilute it, it kind of dries his skin out a bit, so I avoid using it on him because he does have a sensitive skin, and you have to be careful that it doesn't get into cuts or irritated skin because it may irritate the skin even more. So you have to be careful about that. That's a minor thing, really, considering all the pluses that it has. So it, if not diluted, it can cause irritation to your horse. So make sure you follow the instructions on the label. And as I say, even when I dilute it more than what it suggests, it is still satisfactory. So don't be too concerned about not putting enough in it. So it's really good. So before we go on, I'm going to check the social streams here, see if there's any chatting going on. So I'm going over product of the week. Come and join us. So again, I would recommend that you do this. Put it in your bucket before you rinse your horse, and rinse your horse before you go into your under saddle class so it doesn't appear sweated up and not well turned out before you go into your under saddle. So this is called Vetrolin, and it's a lovely product that I use after every time I ride to remove the sweat marks from my horse. Now there are other products that are similar to that. One is Absorbine that I use forever and ever and ever, and I love that product. And the other product that's similar to that I just really love is called Tuddles. Tuttle's Elixir, and that it does the same thing. It strips the dirt from the sweat marks so that your horse dries in a nice uh, skin rather than having the sweat marks of the saddle marks on the horse's body. So, oh my, it's 3 o'clock already, and I'd like to thank you very much. I hope that people who have stayed tuned have learned something about the Hunter under saddle. My name's Laura Kelland-May from Thistle Ridge Equestrian Services, and I'm the Hunter Judge here. And if you have any questions, please email me thistleridge@hotmail.com. And if you'd like to have a copy of the Hunter under saddle notes that I was speaking from today, please send me an email. It's Laura, and in the subject line put Hunter Judge Notes. So thanks very much, and I'm going to sign off now. So thank you very much, and we'll see you